wishes to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, left of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving it in such a world would be no simple matter. Yet, if thy will is set upon those
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and eyes. You find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. It will all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth. And know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
Where the succubi? No mercy! We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Raphaeus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the seafloor shrine?
Perhaps this theory will provide some insight.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept. Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead. Never for a moment did I doubt you'd go stronger.
What do you think you're doing here?
So you're here, are you? Now that I think of it, I do seem to recall Lord Phasus lamenting that he be reduced to aiding you. But it matters not. Both he and I are too rushed off our feet to care for such trivialities. We seek to devise some means of forestalling these dragons' attacks from above, you see. If you've an interest in helping us fight this battle, perhaps you will join us on Volcanic Island. 'Tis all the same, either way. This world needs no Arisen to save it. Such is Lord Phasus's creed and mine.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Best keep still a moment.
gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Leave it to me, Arisen.
Her peculiar sensation filled me during my time with Lord Phasus. Although I was wholly unconscious, I could still feel you, Arisen. Like a heartbeat, warm and constant. I was relieved beyond measure to find that our bond remained unsevered for all that.
Touching. But alas, that's where our heartening thoughts end. For the world is now in peril, and there is much to be done.
Grapplers are upon us!
Prepare yourself! It was most effective!
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Naught like a curative to fill one with vim.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the risen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought e'er greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the Watching One's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Was all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastman, young or old, I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen, for your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here. For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
Making this a place of refuge is a splendid idea. 'Tis safe, and apt to become quite cheerful once a crowd settles in.
I knew it to be so. Who would wish for such a calamity? I refuse to let this be the end of things.
Arafane arid Lomentari. Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir tindume ingarina fa alme alcarwa. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne. Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Vanelin huror soron.
Sorne an fameltor. Nun.
Your skills have come a long way. Well done.
I endeavor to make the fullest use of my experience.
Dragon looked to be far more powerful than any monster we have.
Not like to improve our situation. Which means there's naught for us but stand and fight.
Too fast for you.
Fear not. You're safe with me.
I cannot imagine the elves' despair. To see their forest homes hinged upon by this menace.
I'll be standing here, right?
And there.
Suppose you think you can afford to be reckless so long as I'm here to heal you. Oh, just a moment.
The beast is uncannily swift for its size. It can change position in the blink of an eye.
If we can get it close enough the moment it comes to a standstill, we might just be able to climb upon it.
Take that! I'd met my end. Oh, my thanks to you, Arisen. Appears to be the source of its power. Let us not miss this chance to strike it. Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
creature is vanquished! And it appears the Red Cloud's advance has been stalled as well.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?